Japan is one of those countries that seems to have it all. You've got the buzzing streets of Tokyo, the calm beauty of Kyoto's temples, and the snowy slopes of Hokkaido. But here's the thing, most travelers stick to the same spots. They're great, don't get me wrong, but if you really want to see the soul of Japan, you've got to go off the beaten track. That's where the real magic is hiding. So today, let's dive into some of the most underrated places in Japan that deserve way more love. Let's kick things off with Tottori. Now, not many people put Tottori on their Japan itinerary, but this little gem has something you won't find anywhere else in the country: sand dunes, massive ones, stretching out along the Sea of Japan. You can ride camels here, try sandboarding, or just climb to the top and watch the ocean meet the desert. It honestly feels like you've been dropped into another world. And if that's not enough, Tottori is also famous for its fresh crab, quirky manga culture, and some of the clearest night skies you'll ever see. Stargazing here is next level. Next up, we've got Kanazawa, often called Little Kyoto. But don't let that fool you. Kanazawa's got its own unique vibe. This city is packed with old samurai districts, beautifully preserved tea houses, and one of Japan's top 3 gardens, Kenrokuen. In winter, when the snow dusts the pine trees and lanterns glow along the stone bridges, it feels like stepping straight into a painting. Kanazawa is also big on gold leaf. You'll find it on sweets, coffee, and even ice cream. Yep, you can literally eat gold here. Now, let's head to Shotoshima, a small island in the Sato Inland Sea. This place is like Japan's answer to the Greek islands, with olive groves, sunny beaches, and chilled-out coastal vibes. Shotoshima is famous for its soy sauce, and you can actually tour the old breweries to see how it's made. The island also has stunning gorges and mountain trails that turn fiery red in autumn. It's one of those spots where you can slow down, breathe, and soak in Japan's quieter side. Speaking of quiet, let's talk about Iya Valley in Shikoku. This hidden valley is surrounded by steep mountains and deep gorges, with little villages tucked away like something out of a storybook. The big highlight here is the vine bridges, made from woven plants that sway as you walk across them. Bit of a thrill, not gonna lie. The river below is crystal clear, perfect for rafting or just chilling out by the banks. Hardly any tourists make it here, which makes it feel even more special. Another underrated beauty is Hachimantai in northern Honshu. This place is paradise for outdoor lovers. In spring, you get fields of alpine flowers. In summer, there are lush forests and hiking trails. Autumn turns the whole place golden and red, and in winter it transforms into a snowy wonderland. Hachimantai is also known for its hot springs, where you can soak in steaming baths surrounded by snowy landscapes. Imagine that, hot water, fresh mountain air, and absolute peace. Now here's a real surprise, Nagato in Yamaguchi Prefecture. It's home to Motonasumi Shrine, one of the most breathtaking shrines in Japan. Picture this, dozens of bright red torii gates snaking down a cliffside toward the blue sea. The coastline here is rugged and dramatic, with sea caves and viewpoints that are perfect for photos. And because it's far from the big cities, it stays pretty quiet most of the year. Let's not forget Yakushima, an island south of Kyushu that feels like stepping into a fantasy world. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is covered in ancient cedar forests, some trees over 1,000 years old. The whole place is misty, lush, and dripping with moss, like something out of a Studio Ghibli film. In fact, it inspired the movie Princess Mononoke. If you're into hiking, you'll love the trails here, especially the one to Jomonsugi, the island's oldest and most famous cedar. It's tough, but the views are unreal. Heading back to the mainland, let's talk about Matsue. This castle town is sometimes overlooked, but it's packed with history and charm. Matsue Castle is one of the few original castles left in Japan, and from the top, you get sweeping views of the city and Lake Shinji. At sunset, the lake turns shades of pink and orange, and locals say it's one of the best sunset spots in Japan. Matsue is also connected to the writer Lafcadio Hearn, who introduced Japanese culture to the world, so it's got a cool literary vibe as well. And finally, let's end with Aizu in Fukushima Prefecture. This region is rich with samurai history and surrounded by mountains that are perfect for skiing in winter. Aizu Wakamatsu, the main city, has a beautiful white castle and traditional sake breweries that have been around for centuries. The local people here are proud of their samurai roots, and you can feel it in the festivals, the food, and the way the town preserves its traditions. It's a brilliant mix of history, culture, and natural beauty. So there you have it, Japan beyond the tourist trail. From hidden valleys and mystical islands to golden ice cream and cliffside shrines, these underrated places prove that Japan has way more to offer than just the big-name spots. If you're planning a trip, consider slipping a few of these gems into your journey. You'll not only avoid the crowds, but also get a deeper, more personal look at the country. Japan's full of surprises. You've just got to know where to look.